Good evening, Gemini ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. I certainly hope that each and every one of you is enjoying your birthday period. Okay? If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate your viewership as well as your subscriptions. All right? And what I like to do is to focus solely on your romantic situation, and I'm going to be using another of my romantic oracle decks here. And what we're going to focus mainly on is what Gemini needs to know surrounding romance from now until the end of July here. Okay, I'm going to go on and shuffle up this deck here, and we're going to examine your past, your present, any obstacles that you might encounter. I'm going to give you some advice. Then I'm going to tell you what I'm kind of seeing, what's hidden, and then I'll end this reading with a likely outcome. All right. Geminis, rest assured that this reading will not resonate for each and every one of you out there. But for those for whom this reading is meant, I certainly hope it offers you the information that you're seeking. All right. So let's go on and get started, Gemini. Okay, I'm going to go on and just, as I said here, I'm going to shuffle up these cards here just to see what comes out. Okay, and of course, if something else comes out, Gemini, that's not related to romance, I'm certainly going to tell you. Okay, so Spirit, what message there's to know for Gemini? All right, let's start off with just looking at the card that fell to the bottom of the deck here. All right, actually, I'm going to choose two cards. We have both grounded, okay, divine partnership, energy of creation. All right. And we also have nurture, song of motherhood. Okay. Let me just put it up here. All right. So with grounding, ladies and gentlemen, this card is kind of suggesting that it's time that you start something. You know, this card is saying that it looks like that you're still vacillating, Gemini, or procrastinating when it comes to a romantic situation. Perhaps you're just belaboring making a decision, I'm getting. Because it certainly says that a decision is in fact overdue, and whatever issue plaguing you will not go away on its own accord, Gemini, until you change your stance. Therefore, the energy appears to be a bit blocked, Gemini, until you make a decision. All right? And I'm sure many of you know what that decision is. That's the only way I'm feeling that you can really have the divine partnership here that's suggested, Gemini. You can't have that until you make a decision, all right? You need to make a decision in some aspect, particularly in your romantic realm here. And it looks like it's a decision between several lovers for some of you. All right. And then you have nurture here that follows it here. The song of motherhood. Okay. So this is suggesting, Gemini, that you might want to consider giving yourself a bit more care. Heal and nurture yourself. Try to turn your focus from another to yourself, Gemini. See to your needs first, because many of you still need healing that I'm getting. All right. Let's look at your past, Gemini. We have impeccability. All right. Mind like an ocean. All right. So with that card, Gemini, it kind of it shows some of you, not all of you. It looks like some of you made a conscious choice, a decision to really release the past here. And I'm feeling that by releasing those previous toxic energies, for some of you, you felt a sense of freedom, I'm getting. And you realize no matter what you did, Gemini, you certainly could neither control nor change someone. It looks like this is talking about an ex, Gemini, I'm kind of feeling. A person, I feel you seem to have had a lot of struggles, a lot of conflict, a lot of problems here. And it was really a very unhealthy, toxic type situation. All right. So this card is suggesting, it's kind of basically have already told you that if you have yet to release controlling people, you need to do so as soon as possible. All right. So let's move right along and see what card is affecting your present. We have oneness, Gemini, with swords. All right. So this card is more so urging you to, again, is further echoing the previous card here. It's urging you to get rid of toxic people who, Gemini, have proven very difficult and proven to be very unworthy of even your attention, your money, or anything. All right? Because by doing so, Gemini, this freedom that you guys want, this healing that needs to happen, it's certainly imminent. All right? Let's look at an obstacle that might impede success, Gemini. We have harmony. Atlantis 2. Okay? And with harmony, Gemini, and this is shown as an obstacle, and of course, harmony is usually shown as more of a positive card here. So, looking at it more from a negative perspective, it seems that many of you may have an arduous time really setting or establishing parameters with someone, or even, in fact, establishing harmony. Okay? And it looks like it appears to be someone with whom you had difficulties. Again, it appears to be an ex for many of you. Also plausible with this card, Gemini, is due to all the game plan that this person may have put you through, it appears that your tolerance level for this person might be at its low, which will make it very difficult for you to either reconcile or either to kind of establish harmony here with this person. But since you do have this card showing here in your reading, it's important, Gemini, that you take the higher road, be a bit more tolerant, trust your intuition, Gemini, then let go. Let God. All right? Let's give you some more advice, Gemini. All right? We have belief, point between reality. Okay, so what this card is suggesting, as advice for you is, it's time, Gemini, that you celebrate this moment. Have faith, have hope, knowing that you are, Gemini, exactly where you need to be in this time, in this space, and this moment. Okay? I feel that it appears that God is really asking you to take the higher road here, okay? Because it looks like that you may have been dealing with very low vibe type energies here. And Gemini, you know better. So take the high road, all right? So now let's take a peek and see what might be hidden in your situation that you may not be aware of. And again, Gemini, this reading is valid from now until the end of July, all right? We have inspiration, night school. All right. So, Gemini, with this card, in terms of what I'm seeing hidden for you, is that this card is going to be teaching you important lessons. Some of you may even have vivid dreams, of what is to come. It's all about growing, Gemini. And I feel that with this card, it looks like that someone from whom you've been estranged here, shamefully, wants to have a sit down conversation here. This card is asking you, Gemini, to be honest with your feelings. However, shield yourself certainly before if you need or if you feel it is necessary. Okay? But trust your intuition, Gemini, and have faith. All right? So let's look and see what is the likely outcome should you continue on as you are, Gemini. We have prosperity. Wow. Just as with the last reading, it certainly shows that abundance as well as prosperity is, those things are coming towards you. Okay? And looking at it from a more of a romantic perspective, it shows that during this time frame or at some point during this time frame, I'm seeing you very happy. I'm seeing a lot of joy. I'm seeing a lot of abundance coming towards you. So, Gemini, it's time that you recognize your worth, okay? And this also shows, Gemini, that I'm just going to pull another card here. Also, that I'm seeing coming towards you is peace, the guardian of the earth rainbow. And what this card is indicating is that some of you will consider being a better person so that you can restore peace as well as harmony. But of course, this is, even though this is what the cards are kind of telling you to do, it is your decision, Gemini, to decide what it is that you want. We all have free will here, all right? But it's not going to make matters any better if you constantly keep things bottled up and if you don't, express them. Now, if this person wants to have some type of a conversation with you, you don't have to have a face-to-face one, but this is exactly what they want. All right? This person manipulated you a lot. All right? So you have to, be on your P's and Q's, if you will. All right? So let me go on and just take out another deck for you guys, Gemini. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go on and just take out my magic bag of letters to help you identify the person who possibly do want to reconcile with you in some way or have this sit down conversation. But first, I'm just going to shuffle up these heart shaped cards here just to give you a few more messages regarding your situation, and then I'm going to go on and just select those letters. So, Spirit, what additional messages would you like me to share with Gemini, particularly during this time period in question? All right, I'm only going to select 4 messages, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Let's see what we have. Okay, let's start with the first one here. Nurture the bonds of friendship, Gemini, within your relationship. And your love life will dramatically improve. And it seems like this is more geared to those of you who are in an existing situation, I'm getting. All right? Don't make decisions, Gemini, based on guilt, because I said that you're gonna have to make some sort of decision here, or what you really think you should do. All right, even though I've told you that this person want to have a sit down conversation, don't base your decision on guilt. Understand that it is only in being true to yourself that you can certainly be true to others. Okay. Next message. Understand that life is certainly a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we really resist change, Gemini, we resist the natural flow of life. And we tend to create unnecessary stress. So this card is kind of urging you to go with the flow, because by doing so, you're definitely going to be surprised about where it leads. And last but not least with these cards, understand that acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are, because certainly there is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. All right? So last but not least, Gemini, as you've seen me do in previous readings, okay, let me just take a step back, because I did indicate to you guys that I'm going to pull out a few letters. Okay, so let's try to identify this person. Looks like a person from whom you've been estranged here that wants to have this sit-down conversation with you. So what I'm going to do, Gemini, I'm going to select 20 letters out of my bag of 200 magic letters to help you identify this person who wants to have this sit-down conversation with you, okay? So Spirit, please direct me to the correct 20 letters to help Gemini identify who this person might be. Okay, let's see. All right, we have an A. And again, this person, the name here, it may spell out a complete name. It may spell out a nickname, that something that you can, know that this is this person here with these letters. We have a C. We have a B. An A. An I. E. Z. R. T. Okay, that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. We need 11 more letters, Spirit. 11 more letters. Okay, let's see. We have an I, an R, another I, an S, an N, 6 more letters, Spirit. 6 more letters. Who wants to have this sit-down conversation with Gemini? Who wants to have this sit-down conversation with Gemini? Okay. We have another I, a U, an S, a G, a Y, and last but not least, we have an F. All right, so let me just call these numbers back again. Letters again. It can, spell out a nickname as well. We have 4 I's. All right, there is an F, 2 S's, an E, U, 2 A's, 2 R's, a Z, Y, G, N, C, T, as well as a B, ladies and gentlemen. Now, in closing, I'm going to go on and shuffle up my postcard here just to give you a final message, Gemini. A message simply meant from you that Spirit would like you to focus on as you move forward during this time period. So, Spirit, what final message would you like me to share with Gemini? All right, let's see. We have this postcard. All right, I'm going to read it as it is written. Dearest you, a rigid tree branch breaks under strong winds, yet flexible seaweed survives powerful ocean swells. Right now, we gently remind you that being flexible is a good choice when faced with life's challenges. Surrender your fixed ideas to Spirit, who knows what is in your highest good and can deliver to you what you need in the appropriate form. In this moment, rather than fighting or being too sure of your way working out, be a little looser and allow for another outcome. Compromise can be the best way forward if you are to learn new ways of doing and seeing. Stay aware, curious, and teachable. Take life on life's terms. Your purpose may push you in a direction not on your map. Let it. Be so flexible that no storm can uproot you. In the end, you will still be rooted in the world and abundance, and you will indeed experience the beauty that is yours. We love you so much. So, Gemini, this is a very powerful message here, huh? So, once again, if this reading resonated with you guys, please like and share. If you've yet to subscribe, Gemini, please take a few moments to tap that subscription button as well as tap the bell so that you can see any new readings that I post. Should you wish to have a more detailed reading, you can certainly contact me at will.brown@watconsulting.net. I certainly look forward to hearing your comments and enjoy your evening. Thanks a lot.